Hello, I'm Nonso Ema and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be talking about my journey in the law school. So I'm part of the 2024-2025 backlog set, which started in June 2024 and ended in February 2025. So yeah, my journey in law school started when I got admission into the law school and when I got posted to Port Harcourt campus. So I got to campus and I did my registration. After my registration, I was, allocated my room, automatically allocated my group. So yeah, I'm going to be giving you a little tour, not necessarily a tour, I'm going to be giving you a tour of what my campus looks like, or looks like, whatever. It still looks like that, but I'm no longer there. So I'll just be giving you a tour of what the campus looks like and what my room looks like. I like the fact that the hostels are very conducive, the rooms are very conducive, and the hostels, there are things in the hostels that help for easy living, like salons. There is I think there was a laundry guy, then we had like mini marts and all of that. So yeah, these things, it helped us not to go outside school so much for certain things. And yeah, in the Nigerian law school, we have lectures from Mondays to Fridays, and every day we wear our regulation wear, which is white and black or navy blue. But on Fridays, you have the option of wearing either your regulation wear or your native wear. And also in the Nigerian law school, you have to have at least, I think, 75% of attendance for you to be qualified to write the bar exams. So for your attendance to count, you have to sign in every day and sign out after lectures. So I'm going to be showing you what it looks like signing in and signing out, what it looks like on a regular day in campus, and what it also looks like on a Friday in campus. So, like I said earlier, when I was done with my registration, I was automatically given my group. So, how it works on my campus is that your group is the last number in your registration number. For instance, if your registration number is 213, you're in group 3. So yeah, I was in group 3, and I loved my group so much. We usually have group meetings every day, and what we do in the group meeting is we have tasks against the next lecture. Let's say we're having criminal litigation on Monday, we have a task on Friday for the topic we're going to learn on Monday. So yeah, we used to have group meetings every day. That's from Mondays to Fridays. We usually have group meetings, and in my campus we sat according to our groups, because I think for easy identification, to know which group did this, which group is that, which group this person is, and all of that. So, many people always say, "Oh, people always complaining about law school. Is it that deep? Is it that serious? Oh, law school shouldn't be that expensive." But law school is actually expensive because, given the fact that, okay, we don't cook in law school, right? So we have to buy 3 square meal every day. And, I mean, with the stress in school, you have to eat. You just have to eat. So I'm going to be showing you what cafeterias look like in campus. We have 2 major cafeterias, but I was able to just film one. I mean, with all that was going on, I could barely remember to bring out my phone most times. So I could only film one, but we had different food stands where they sell like noodles, suya, shawarma. In fact, we had almost everything there in campus, bole. So it's hard for you to say, "Oh, I want to go out to get food," unless you want something like totally different, or you're tired of, the same thing you've been eating from these food stands. So yeah, I'm going to show you what it looks like. The highlight of my stay in the Nigerian law school, I'm not going to lie, it was making new friends, right? I met new people. I met very lovely people, and I was glad that I made friends with them. People from different tribes, different states. Yeah, these were people that kept me going, people that I had discussions with, people that I just had fun with, people I laughed with, and all of that. So yeah, I really loved the new friends I made in law school, and also my seatmates. That they were all in my group. You see why I say I love my group? They were all in my group, very funny people, people that had good sense of humor, people that were smart, people that were into what was happening in law school. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you a few of the friends I made in law school. Unfortunately, I was not able to film all of them because, like I said, a lot goes on in that place. So before you even remember to film somebody or get somebody, so yeah, I was just able to film a few, and I'll show you my seatmates too, the people that I look forward to coming to class almost every day because of them. Yeah.
This is not the universe. Please make some noise. Give me a sign. This can't be life. If there's a point to losing love, repeating pain, it's so insane. I hate this place. Stuck in this paradise. Don't believe in paradise. This must be when hell is like this. Got to be more. Got to be more. Sick of this out of mind. Intrusive thoughts. The paradise. No one is on. It's advertised. This got to be more. Been here before. Life better.
Those are my Sheilas. Those are my people. So yeah, let's move forward. So like I said, law school is, have I said that before? Okay, law school is 9 months. So the first 3 months we have lectures in campus. After the first 3 months, the next 3 months, that's where we have externship. So externship is a program outside the law school campuses. It's for 3 months, 6 weeks courts externship and 6 weeks law office externship. So yeah, how it works is that you put the state you want to do your externship in and the area you want to do your externship in. So let's say, for instance, you put Lagos and you put Ikoyi. So now they're going to now post you to a law office in Ikoyi, Lagos. But then you don't get to choose which office or which court in particular you're going to go to. Yeah, so I extended in Port Harcourt and I got posted to the magistrate court in Port Harcourt. I also did my law office extension in Port Harcourt. Now, mind you, you can do your courts in one state and your law office in another state. It's not a problem. But I did mine in Port Harcourt. I made new friends too in the courts, but I wasn't able to film them. I was just able to get like what the surrounding of my court looks like. It was a very beautiful place, if I'm being honest, with good facilities. Then for my law office, that was one place that I did not regret being in. I had the best principal, I had the best supervisor, and I also met new people, made new friends, and luckily for me, we were all in the same campus. So yeah, we had a lot of discussions. We talked about different things for school. We practiced drafts together and all of that. So yeah, I really loved my law office. I loved everything about it. How there was togetherness there. And I'm going to be putting up clips of what my court looked like, what my law office looked like, and the new friends I made in my law office.
Friends actually.
The way we move, skin on the skin. No separation, need no conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going stable to my heart, nah, nah. Right, wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, it's taking you too long. Right before I decide to go. I like you hurt me. Only step it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stop.
After the 6 weeks court externship and the 6 weeks law office externship, then everybody prepares to come back to school. So yeah, we had December break and we came back to school on the 7th of January. And coming back to school, what we had on our plate was our portfolio assessment. Now, this assessment is one that was curated by Council of Legal Education, where we get assessed by three what do I call it now? By three lecturers, maybe an external or two externals and one lecturer from your campus. So yeah, the portfolio assessment is to know whether you actually did the externship program. You'd have to submit your logbooks that you filled during the externship, and you'd like write an essay about your law office. You also have an ethical dilemma where you talk about rules of professional conduct and all of that. So yeah, we had that within the first 2 weeks of our resumption in school, and I couldn't film that because it was an official event and it had to do with my lecturers and the program, so I couldn't get that on camera. So yeah, after the portfolio assessments, we continued lectures. When we got back to campus, lectures were more cramped up because we didn't cover as much as we should have before we went on externship. So we had longer hours of lectures. We had Saturday lectures because of the marathon, because of how we were, trying to cover up with everything. We couldn't hold group meetings in person anymore. We were now having our group meetings online and all of that. So yeah, when we came back to campus was crazy because there was a lot of tension, a lot of stress, the stress of covering up, and the tension of the fact that our exams were like 1 month away. In the Nigerian law school, for you to be qualified to be called to Nigerian bar, you have to keep 3 dining terms. That you have to attend 3 dinners, and these dinners are with the body of benchers. That is the body that calls us to Nigerian bar. So yeah, we get dressed in our suits. Everybody is in their suits, complete suit set. And for the ladies in my campus, I don't know about other places, but in my campus you have to be on your natural hair. Natural hair has to be packed, and if you're a Muslim, you can put on your hijab, while guys have to cut their hair. You have like a very clean cut. So yeah, we dine with the body of benchers. We have like a 3-course meal. We have appetizers, which is bread and pepper soup. Then we have the main meal, which is always jollof rice and chicken. Then we have our desserts. The desserts is mostly cake and drinks. Then we also make a toast to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So we're not allowed to use our phones during the benchers dinner. So I was just able to get a film of what the setting looks like before the benchers arrived. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be putting up after this video. Okay, so just like how universities have SUG, that's Students Union Government, in law school it's called the Student Representative Council, and this council is made up of like 6 persons. So yeah, Student Representative Council is called SRC, and we have SRC, that's like Students Week. So we get to do things that we don't do regularly. So we had a symposium, we had volleyball matches, we had football matches, we had like a mini social night, and the highlight of the SRC week for me, which was the cultural day. That week was extremely beautiful. It released so much tension that was in the air because it happened like say 3 weeks before the exams. So yeah, I'm going to be putting up clips of what happened during our SRC week, and especially the cultural day. That day was so colorful, it was so beautiful. People came all out to display their culture. It was just so fun to see. So yeah, I'm going to be putting up clips of all of that.
on the man.
So beautiful. I mean, like I said, it was a very colorful event on the cultural day. So after the SRC week, it dawned on us that it was like what 2 weeks to our exams. I mean, it's dawned on us since that our exams were coming, but I mean, the more tension, right? So we rounded up with lectures, we had our revisions, and we had 1 week to ourselves for our personal reading. That's, we didn't have lectures throughout 1 week. We just read for our exams that were coming up the next week. So people were frequenting the classrooms. The classrooms were usually filled up. People were having, were doing all nights and all of that. So yeah, I just made a clip of what our classrooms look like and what it looks like reading in the classroom. Yeah, so that was basically it. I wasn't so invested in getting videos because, like I said, there was so much tension. I was trying to do my final locking in for the exams. So yeah, I'll just put up the clips I was able to get, and yeah, you see that. So finally, the exam week came. The week that we've all been anticipating, it finally came. And that week, it did not disappoint at all, because the amount of anxiety that was in the air, the amount of anxiety that was in me, I thank God that the Holy Spirit helped me that period because it was just crazy. There was so much tension. I mean, when I say tension, like there was so much tension after our first theory paper. The tension escalated because it was something else. Like after we wrote our first theory paper, it escalated. The tension was higher. People were almost ran mad, but thank God that nobody actually ran mad, and we all finished our exams together in one piece. So yeah, after the exams, I managed to get clips of what the atmosphere was like, and we also had a cocktail party that was hosted by our campus's DDG after the exam. That's on the last day of the exam. So yeah, those are the clips I'll be putting up. Yeah. So finally, what I would like to say is that law school is an experience. I'm sorry to everybody that I told, oh, it's not that deep, because it's actually deep. When people come online to speak about, law school, I see people coming to say, oh, it's not as hard as medicine, it's not as hard as engineering. I mean, we're not here for any battle of the courses. We're not here to battle which course is more stressful or anything. But we're here, I'm here to say that the law school experience is one experience that I'm grateful for. And also, I think is something that you have to experience to know what it really is like, because it's not something that all my life throughout my stay in the university I've always heard, oh, law school this, law school that, and in my mind I'm like, oh, it shouldn't be that deep. But then I got into it and I understood that it was even deeper than they made it seem. So yeah, the law school experience was good. It was a roller coaster. Those 9 months were a roller coaster, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, academically, physically, everything. I was tested all around, and I'm grateful for my friends, my very close friends in law school. They made things easier for me. You know, by the time we go to class, come back, that time we used to cry. We used to laugh and just and I'm just grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my girls. They were with me true and true. Yeah, so that is all I have to say, and that's all about my journey, my law school journey. Yeah, if you got to this part of the video and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and yeah, see you in my next video. Bye.